While mobile enthusiasts are pleased with the current Samsung Galaxy S22 series, it is never too early to fantasize about a new flagship from the formidable South Korean mobile manufacturer. The top variant of this new smartphone will probably be named the Galaxy S23 Ultra, and it is said that this new flagship monster will change the whole mobile phone industry. Want to know how? Stick with us till the end of the video. But before we begin, like this video and subscribe to our channel with notifications. Alright, let's dive in. Smartphone shipments declined during the 2019 pandemic, but they rebounded in 2020 and continued to improve. Meanwhile, obstacles like chip shortages slowed them down. The consequences are still being felt. While the semiconductor industry is now experiencing chip manufacturing shortages, leading market analysts anticipate that by 2022, the situation will have improved to pre-pandemic levels. According to an estimate by a certain industry analyst, all OEMs combined would ship roughly 1.39 billion phones in 2022, representing a 3.8% year-over-year growth rate. The key drivers will stay the same, with Samsung taking the lead, shipping approximately 276 million units and increasing by 1.1% year-on-year. Following the pandemic, mobile gaming increased dramatically, and it contributed greatly to the purchase of smartphones in 2020 and 2021, a trend that is likely to continue in 2022. Although Samsung is expected to maintain its global lead over all other brands, industry analysts believe that the business will face stiff competition in emerging markets because of rising demand for entry-level devices, an area in which Samsung is decreasing costs. The study predicts that Samsung will also maintain its market domination in the high-end sector in the coming years. The S22 Ultra, what will make this device a game-changer? Even though the Galaxy S23 is still in its early stages, to cut to the chase, it won't be available until next year. There's a lot of anticipation surrounding the upcoming device. Some appear to be genuine, which others appear more speculative. But excitement about Samsung's new premium offering is growing. UFS 4.0. After Samsung officially introduced the next-generation Universal Flash Storage 4.0 solution, the Galaxy S23 rumor mill provided us with a probable glimpse into the future. UFS 4.0 storage will be nearly twice as fast as the company's existing UFS 3.1 storage. With production by Samsung Semiconductor expected to begin in Q3 2022, everything is pointing to the new technology, debuting early next year on the Galaxy S23 series. Compared to the previous generation, UFS 4.0 storage offers other significant improvements. It is a major development, giving twice the bandwidth speed of UFS 3.1 with up to 23.5 GB per second speeds per lane. This is ideal for the first 5G smartphones, as well as future AR and VR devices. There will be a significant difference in read and write speeds compared to UFS 3.1, with read speeds of up to 4,200 MBs and write speeds of up to 2,800 MBs. UFS 4.0 effectively doubles the performance of previous generation storage. This would most certainly result in substantially faster loading times for apps, particularly those with high data processing requirements, such as graphically intense games. It can also imply that handling large files or data-rich raw photos on smartphone will become noticeably faster than it is now. With this, we can expect faster averaging times and even smoother performance. The UFS 4.0 storage is not only faster, but also more power efficient. It is also smaller in size, so it won't take up as much space as the previous storage. And it will be available in a variety of configurations, up to 1 terabyte, 200 megapixel sensor. Samsung has also begun developing what could be the S23 Ultra's camera sensor. According to Galaxy Club, Samsung is working on a new 200 megapixel sensor called ISO-Cell HP3. This sensor could be used in the S23 Ultra. There are no additional specifics about the actual sensor size, optical format, or any other specifications. The only information we have is that Samsung is developing a new 200 megapixel sensor. As we all know, Samsung Samsung is obsessed with megapixels. They officially stated that their primary goal is to create a sensor that is similar to the human eye. If that remains their goal, 200 megapixels is the next step. The usefulness of the 200 megabyte sensor in comparison to the present sensor used by Samsung is still questionable. However, it is still not a bad idea to develop a completely new and advanced camera sensor for your next flagship device, is it? Samsung is playing it right, if you ask us. Upgraded battery technology. Another piece of good news about the S23 Ultra is that Samsung is planning to implement a technology that will undoubtedly help enhance battery capacity without increasing the overall footprint of the battery. According to a credible South Korean publication, Samsung will utilize a battery technology known as stacking, which is currently used to build superior electric vehicle batteries for their cell phones. Smartphone batteries are currently made using a flat roll method, and one significant disadvantage of this method is lithium polarization, which occurs at the folds during charging, causing the effective battery materials of the battery to not become fully activated, thereby reducing the energy density of the battery. This is not an issue in Samsung's stack design because there is no folding or rolling involved. The battery components are layered on top of each other, allowing for a tighter packaging of the battery components and a 10% increase in capacity. This means that the Galaxy S23 Ultra can fit a 5500 mAh battery cell while maintaining the same overall footprint as the S22 Ultra. They can also make the S23 Ultra slimmer with a 5000 mAh battery. Samsung has already established a manufacturing unit to produce these batteries, so the technology should be ready in time for the Galaxy S23. Chipset. Not so long ago, we heard a rumor that Samsung has decided to use MediaTek's Dimensity 9000 technology in both the Galaxy S22 FE and the Galaxy S23. The rumor took everyone off guard because Samsung has never used a MediaTek chipset in their flagship phones. However, a recent report claims that this is not going to happen. According to the report, neither the S22 FE nor the S23 would feature the MediaTek chipset for the time being. This suggests that depending on the market, the S22 Ultra would either be equipped with Snapdragon or Exynos chipsets. The good news is that Samsung's CEO stated that the Exynos chipset will be developed specifically for Galaxy phones in the future, similar to how Apple makes the A-series chipset for iPhones. This should result in less heat generation, less throttling, as well as improved battery life. S23 Ultra. What we want to see. The Galaxy S22 series was rather great. Nevertheless, there are a few improvements that Samsung could make the next time around to improve an already excellent device. Expandable storage. Samsung lost the trick with the Galaxy S22 by not giving the option to expand its storage. With 5G implementation now underway and large display smartphones like the Galaxy S Plus and Ultra devices serving as primary streaming devices for many customers, this demand will only grow in the next year. Super fast charging. The Galaxy S22 didn't precisely lack a good battery. It was perfectly adequate. But it's more that smartphones can never have a large enough battery, considering the ever-increasing demands placed on them. But cramming a larger cell on the phone inevitably means compromising on design. So what should a modern handset maker do? One option is super fast charging. And at Mobile World Congress 2022, there were some really incredible tech on display, not least on the Honor Magic 4 Pro, which can charge from flat to full in as little as 30 minutes, thanks to 100 watts charging. As far as compromises go, this is the best that is currently available, and we wouldn't be shocked if Samsung has something similar in mind, at least for the more premium S22 Ultra. Release date and price. If there is one thing we can say with some certainty, it is that the Galaxy S23 will be released in early 2023. More specifically, we believe the Galaxy S23 will be released in February 2023. Except for 2021, when the world was at its COVID peak, Samsung has dependably unveiled its new Galaxy S series in February each year. There were a handful of March appearances in the past as well, but no significant deviation from the trend. Therefore, our our money is on Q1 of 2023. There are several factors that influence the pricing of the Galaxy S23, including whether you want the Galaxy S23, Galaxy S23 Plus, or Galaxy S23 Ultra. The S22 series will cost you at least £769 for the starter model and £1,149 or more for the supersized premium Ultra version. This is obviously applicable to this year's phones, but similar expenses can be predicted for the next generation, assuming no substantial changes in Samsung's strategy. With that, we have come to an end of the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you drop a like, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you won't miss out when we make a new upload. Also, let us know your thoughts in the comments. See you all in the next video.